Right, so let's configure this pyro solver to what we want. So the voxel size here, I'm actually going to raise it so it's going to be less detailed than it is. And that's because our sim is pretty big. You know, we're quite far away with the camera as well. So a 0.05 will be fine. And this is kind of an important value. So I'm going to copy this parameter and paste it where I want it to be the same. So the collision voxel size, I want that to be the same. The where else? Up here, it's already set like that, but you know, this way it will be procedural. There we go. This is not so important, not the particle separation, but the rasterize here. I'm going to set this to it as well. Okay. And then what else do we want to do in here? The solving, the time scale, we're going to want to drop that to be the same as the other simulations. Important one here is gravity. So the gravity acceleration, I'm going to drop that to -200 so that we get a sense of weight. So it's kind of like more like dust as opposed to smoke rising. Okay, we want it to be heavy. Flames, we don't have any of that. With the shape, I'm going to turn off the dissipation again because it's dust, and give it some turbulence, push that up to 2. Advanced here, just give us a few more sub steps. Let's give us a nice sim. What else? And then in the look here, this won't affect any of the actual information coming out of the sim, but just kind of how it looks in the viewport. So I've just been pushing the density way up to 10 here. And then sourcing, yeah, so here I'm going to animate this. I'll go back to the first frame. Let me just going to set this to manual, so it's not actually doing anything. So I'm, you know, this will multiply the you know, what's coming in. So if this is set to 0, we're not sourcing anything. We're not sourcing anything. So I'm going to animate these, both of these, for the density and the temperature. Set both these to 1 on the first frame, and then on frame 10, set them both to 0. And that way, after frame 10, we won't be seeing anything. It will start, you know, with a lot of density, and then we'll gradually go down to frame 10. And then in export here, we don't need the temperature or the flame, definitely. And that is pretty much ready to go, I believe. Okay, just take another quick look. Sparsity is turned on. Nothing here is important for us. And I think, yeah, we can go with that. So let's cache this out, file cache. Okay, make sure this is bypassed, or, you know, just cut it off completely like that. And we've got our VDBs coming in for the collision. So let's make a root for this. We'll drop it in our sim. Let's just say pyro version 1 / pyro dot version 1 dot $f3 .geo. Great, and I'll check load from disk and save that.